Welcome to Geometry Dash, guys. As you can see, we're back after a while, and yeah. So in today's video, we are playing some Geometry Dash and making a level. Also, did I upload this? Hang on, I'm gonna go to settings really quick. Select song, custom, look through these, cause promises, tomb, dimension, yep, we'll use this one. So, I just made this level just a little bit ago. It's not really that important, but yeah, anyways, in today's video, we are making epic keyframe boss V2, because I did make a keyframe boss once. I have a bunch of mods turned on. That's just a little disclaimer here, so the game looks different. Mods. Alright, oh my gosh, that's the only thing I don't like. There we go. Alright, I just had to turn off swipe. Anyways, so we're gonna have a boss here. I've not played Geometry Dash in a long time, so yeah. Alright, so we're going to build a little lead up to our boss right here. Then maybe a few simple jumps, and then maybe we should actually delete that. Hang on. So we're gonna make some simple jumps here, and then we're going to hop right into the boss. So like for this boss, I'm gonna use a let me actually think about this one. We shouldn't do cube. I think either UFO or ship. I'm gonna do UFO this time because last time I did ship. And over here, I also just wanted to add something here too. Where did I put that? So yeah, anyways, we also have like a little art tool here that lets us draw stuff. We got how to use it, but oh yeah, alright. Yeah, and then we're gonna go like boss time. Boss time. And this time I think I might use the deadlocked monster. I'm not sure, but yeah, up here we're just gonna go basic blocks, and then let's just look through some of these because I know there's breakable blocks in this game. I don't think I can find it, so anyways, cool. Trying to make a video. I'll do it in a bit, alright? Anyway, so here I did make a boss here, but I think I'm just gonna start from scratch. Alright, so This time I think I'm going to make a custom design here. So I'm just gonna have a body or something for this guy. Ooh, I have a good idea for this. So we're gonna have one on the top here, and we're gonna go edit. Then we're going to stretch it. Okay, no, we'll just keep that the same. We can warp him. Ooh, darn. Forgot how to use this, but, yeah, I think I'll just move him. Scale. We'll make him pretty big, and then we'll move him. Here, we'll just grab him. Here, go up, and then there you go. And then gonna do the same with these guys on those sides, and these guys over there. So then my plan is to just rotate them until they get on the ceiling, then rotate these guys until they get on the wall, and then this is just a quick boss for a video. I'll upload this on my account. But anyway, so here's the design for the boss here. In my opinion, I think it looks like alright. I don't know. So we're going to do edit group. Oh, actually, I have to go and swipe. Oh, darn. Okay, I need to swipe, delete. There's some moments where I'm glad swipe exists, and there's some moments where I hate it. And man, right now I hate it. But anyways, yeah, all I gotta do is just put one of them blocks back, and then put one of them monsters back, and then rotate. There you go. And then we're gonna go over here, and then we're gonna click on edit, then swipe, then grab all these guys, then hit edit group, add group ID 2, and add. Alright, so now that we have group 2, we're gonna go over here and deselect swipe, obviously, and then we might move the guy a bit closer. But anyways, so we're gonna have a move trigger right here, and we're going to edit object. There we go. So it's going to lock X and Y to the player. I'm gonna lock it to the player, and it'll be for 2. Alright. Now we're going to test. I'm just going to go into the settings menu. And oh yeah, also, we have to select an awesome song. Hang on. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, I might use this one. Yeah, I'm using that one, because that's just a good song. But anyways, I'm going to go into the pause menu. Ignore damage. There we go. Because I'm awful at this game, alright? But anyways, does it work? Okay, yeah. So he'll follow you, and now I just need to make it so he follows you for longer. So we're going to go to edit object, move time, 99999. Okay. Test number 2. There we go. Okay. Nice. Now, I just need to test one more thing. If I just don't have to touch the trigger. Okay, so you don't have to touch the trigger and I'll still follow you, because I do not have it as a touch trigger. So, oh yeah, globed error, of course. But anyways, we're going to start with its attacks. So, for the first attack, I just want to have 2 bats And these bats are going to, oh yeah, I forgot. They're going to be group 3. Okay, and then group 3 is going to use a keyframe. Because I'm better with attacks with keyframes. Anyways, so we're going to go through here. And then we're going to hit keyframe. And then we're going to edit the object. And we're going to target ID 3, parent ID 3. There we go. Now that we have the keyframe in place, we're going to... Oh, actually, I think I know. I forgot. I just remembered how keyframes work. So, the parent ID, we're going to set it to 0. And then we have to make the parent ID. So, we're going to have this one here. And to here. And then we're going to go in here, swipe this. Darn, I forgot about the bat. I probably should have put it on a different layer, but anyway, deselect swipe. I'm going to move the bat. I can't move the bat. I'm awful at this, but anyways, I think it'll be fine anyway, so we're gonna edit group, add group ID 4. We'll add one there. And guys, I don't know if this will work alright, because I'm a dummy. Anyway, we're going to edit the object, and the parent ID is going to be 4. And I guess we'll see if the attack works. It does not work. Okay. Like I said, I'm a dummy, so target ID. Let's change that. Alright, hang on. Edit object. How about target ID is 4, parent ID is 3? Will we try that? 'Cause I know. Okay, darn, I have not played GD in a while, so I think I'm just gonna use the best way to code boss attacks I know. And that is removing all the triggers and just having them run into you really fast. So anyway, here we're going to just have a whole lot of these guys, and there's gonna be all over the place here. Yeah, and then we're gonna have this thing here where there's like a dash orb, and if you know what I'm saying, then here we go. Alright, so we have some dash orbs right there. And then we're gonna go over here. Since I don't know how to use triggers, well, I can sort of use triggers, but I'm just bad at it. I'm going to select some bats. Probably just gonna say no trigger boss fight for this. And so I'm gonna have some bats, and we're gonna have like a quick 4-speed section. I'm gonna select. So first, I'm just gonna go over here. Then I'm gonna grab swipe, and it's gonna be like that one attack from like Sans' boss fight, where you gotta like weave around him like super fast. And yeah, we're gonna have. Well, we should start with it more open actually at the front. So delete some of these guys really quick. And we can hit 4-speed before entering here. So I'm gonna make like a funnel shape with them, and we'll see how that looks. So we're gonna go down, we're gonna make a funnel shape. Yeah, and then hang on, deselect swipe. Alright, nice. So then we're gonna have a quick, maybe not 4-speed, but 3-speed section here. And there we go. Alright, I'm gonna test it. Alright, so gonna go here, dash orb, nice, and then the 3-speed section, nice. Alright, alright, so that seems possible. Now, we're gonna go over here. We're gonna take a coin. Also, I'm just using this mod by Colon that turns the coins into the yellow coins. So any yellow coins here, they aren't real yellow coins. Just a quick heads up for ya. Anyways, I just want to make this little spot here where, like, this is the main attack, but then there's gonna be the secret area down here where you can get the coin here. So I'm just gonna go here, and we're just gonna have a normal speed portal here, and the attack is going to have just some spikes, I think. And then we're obviously just gonna bada boom. Yes. Yes. Nice. So then we're just going to delete. Then we're going just to swipe. Just gonna swipe all these guys. D-swipe, D-rotate. W. Up there. Nice. And then we're just gonna have some average ones down here. And then we're going to have the coin right here. Alright, so there's going to be one coin there, and then the next attack is going to have some saw blades. So, attack here. So there's going to be this quick break segment before you get thrown into ship mode. So really quick, I'm just gonna go like ba 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 ba. I'm just gonna assume that's high up enough. But yeah. So we're gonna scroll down here, and then we're gonna have a ship portal. There we go, ship portal here, and then we're gonna. Oh no, we don't need to do it there, but put another ship portal down there. So, and I'm gonna hide it. Extra possible hide. There we go. So you won't see it, but either way you'll get turned into a ship. And now I'm going to test. Alright, so first attack, dash orb. Quickly sands area. Then yeah. And then when the beat drops about there, I'm going to lodge you into 3-speed really quick because the song is so hype. I'm just gonna have a 3-speed portals along here. Delete that. So I was gonna have a fun idea where like there's a section right here before the drop where it says warning 3-speed. And since it's not a swipe. Alright, so I'm just gonna edit. Oh no, okay. So we're gonna hit edit, swipe again. Then we're just gonna swipe all these guys. Edit group. Extra. Hide. There we go. And then while it's hidden, it's going to hit swipe. Deselect. And then we're going to go back into the build menu, and they're still there, even though you can't see them. So I'm just going to have this thing right here. Just going to say warning 3-speed. I think that's big enough. Alright, actually, you know what? Let's just make it a bit bigger. Yeah, I think that's about it. And then we're just gonna put this here. Yeah. And then we're gonna say it's gonna have a right here. I'm just gonna say edit object text warning. So I'm just gonna grab that and delete. Darn, I think I just deleted that, but either way, I'm just gonna go edit object text warning. There we go, warning. And then we're gonna have a 3-speed there. And then, yeah, alright. So, run this here. And when the beat drops, it's gonna go 3-speed. Yeah, anyway, I have ignored damage on because I suck at this game. But anyway, look. Okay, I have to move it down. But anyway, like, as you can see, hang on, I need to test that again, alright? Really quick. Because is that thing in the ceiling? Or, hang on, just let me get me past that. Ooh, okay. Okay, so that's the highest it goes. So I'm going to swipe, grab my group here. Ooh, darn. Deselect. Alright. Swipe. Grab all this. There we go. And then we're just gonna W I think. W. Alright. Let's test that again. Warning. There you go. Alright. As you can see, that's the most hype drop ever. But anyway, actually, I might grab the 3-speed here. So I'm just gonna go swipe. See if I can swipe all these guys. Hello? I think it's further back, actually. Hang on. It's gonna go back a bit. Then I'm gonna swipe. 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 Yes, maybe. Where is the 3-speed? Hang on. I think it's on here. No. Guys, I lost the 3-speed portals. Swipe. Alright, Alright, I'm just have pause ready. And then we're going to have a sick drop once the drop hits. Alright, nope. Not a good time, but we're just gonna go through here. Boss music hits hard. Yep. Found it. Right there. Alright, nice. So right there. We're just gonna swipe everything here. Then bop. I said bop. Found them. Alright, so we're just gonna. Then we can delete. I did not want to do this, but alright. So 3-speed, another 3-speed, another 3-speed. And then we're going to swipe these ones in the menu. We're just gonna go swipe. Then we're gonna go edit group, extra, hide. There we go. Then we can go back to build, and we have identified the location. Don't ask why I did all that, but yeah. So we're just gonna swipe every single 3-speed. We're gonna bring it all the way over here. Deselect, select. Okay. So I'm a very inexperienced GD player, but yeah. So here we're going to go, and after this little warning sign, we're gonna have some fireballs. Now, I know these do not have hitbox. They're just animated. But, yeah. Yeah, we're gonna have, like, very, like, Undertale Deltarune-esque attacks for this one section. But in more of a grid format. We're just gonna have some random fireballs here. Seems pretty simple, right? Ooh, actually, you know what? Swipe all these. We'll just delete all of these because edit, delete all. It's trash. Alright, there we go. So first we have to actually build these up so we can layer the fireballs on after. So we're just gonna have some more here. And I think this might be dodgeable. I don't know. Yeah, we're just gonna have a bunch of random patterns. Then we're gonna swipe them. And then we're gonna go edit group. Edit group. Extra hide. There we go. And then we're just gonna go to build. And we're just gonna grab our amazing fireball right here. There it is. So we're just gonna add our fireball. Hang on. No, do not hide invisible. Alright, we're gonna turn that off so we can do that, but then we can hide the invisible right after. So I think this is dodgeable at 3 speed. I'm not sure. But yeah, we're just gonna have like a little fireball gauntlet here. And then we're going to test it. Now in testing, this should make it so the invisible is not seen. Yeah, okay, I think that's dodgeable. That seems dodgeable. Okay, so we're just gonna go back. And then we're gonna actually legitimately test the level. Man, I don't think I can do this without no clip. Not gonna lie, hang on. I know it's possible, I'm just awful at the game. Alright, so now with my no clip on, we can test this. Because I usually verify with no clip just because it's simpler and easier. There we go. I assume that's dodgeable. As you can see, the song is perfect. The song is absolutely perfect. So then we're going to have, I just want like no time for rest here. So just like even more attacks coming towards you, like as quick as possible. So I'm just gonna look through all these frankly amazing particles here, and we're going to see if we can find something that would be cool. It doesn't seem like there's anything here that would work, but hang on. Ooh, delete this. That would need some triggers to figure out, but ooh, that's a good one. Okay, so this time I was thinking of having like these like blue projectiles. Ooh, actually, you know what? I think I got it. I have a fun use of orbs here. So we're just gonna have several random orbs scattered in this giant area here, starting with yellow orbs. I'm not putting black orbs here, but anyway, these random orbs are just gonna come up for like a section where it's all so while I'm building, I'm just gonna put on some music here. Hang on. Give me a second. Hang on, I'll just search up. Alright, hang on. Give me a moment, really quick. Alright, there we go. Music. Sorry for the inconvenience here, my friend. I'll turn the music off in testing, but you get it. So, gonna have some of these, and I think, and at the end, I have normal gravity. Alright, yeah, I did it right. Alright, so just gonna have that there. Just gonna test it. Hang on, I'm just gonna this yes. Alright. I think we'll just... Alright, I'm just not even gonna test it right now. So, anyways... For music, I'm just gonna go... Alright, you know what? I'll just put it on. Sorry about the inconvenience, guys. But anyway, that should work. And then... spikes. Alright, we're just gonna go and delete all of these right here. Lovely swipe and just go. Oops. It's harder at a distance, guys, but my mouse inconveniences and yeah. That's my only answer to you guys. Mouse suck because it can. And then we'll just have some on the ceiling too. Alright, we're testing. Alright. Testing really quick. So it should work. Oh darn, I forgot to turn back on the music. But anyways, so this is gonna do like the quick warning 3 speed. We get the warning 3 speed, we dodge all this, and then I think this should be possible to survive. I think. I think I might have to put all these one higher, because yeah, there. Just in testing. I don't actually care if it lines up, but. Alright, so I think after you dodge all this, spikes at the bottom, nice. You just gotta be careful. There, alright, and I'm just gonna have to swipe and put all these down a bit more, just a bit. Yeah, I think it should be possible as long as you take the correct route. But yeah, this boss might look awful. I'm gonna go back to the settings and select custom song. Yeah. No, I'm playing right now.
Only 15 minutes.
So? No, sorry. Hang on, I'm gonna get some more music on. Hang on. You can skip to the part where I have more music, but hang on. Oh gosh. Alright, I'm putting it on. Hang on.
Bubs, you need a break in 15 minutes.
Alright, I'm recording a video now, Mom. Trying to put on some music. Alright, you know what? Alright, I'll just do this, I guess. Anyways. Yeah, I guess. Alright, your music will be on in a second. Just Deltarune boss music. So, here, we're just gonna go zoom back in again, because we can afford it. And I think we're just gonna have, for a last attack here, we're gonna have force speed, of course. Alright, so last part here. We're just going to have to add actually, you know what? I think I might have to zoom in just a bit. Alright, touch this. Alright, alright guys, hang on. Stay a moment, alright. Did you erase it? How do you erase this? I'm just gonna spam. But yeah. If you guys like more creative content like this, then make sure to leave a like and subscribe. It really tells me that you enjoy this sort of thing, and yeah, pretty much. Also, close this really quick. Sure, is that possible? I think it's possible. Yeah, just for the challenge, I'm going to set it to not wave, but something else. UFO. Alright, then I'm gonna do the links recording message. Alright, right over here. Just gonna go in with the okay, guys, I think it's possible. Okay, that one part, that's not possible. Yeah, I'll ensure on verify. Alright, so yeah, we have this crazy working part. Sorry about this. I just gotta try not to. I can't mute the music in here, so sorry. Yeah, we just gotta go through here. Okay. Yeah, I think I see so the impossible part. There it is. Grab most of these and just go down a bit. There we go. Mom, I'm almost done making this video, alright? Alright. Because I know this is possible. I'm not, even though I suck at this game, I can verify that all this is possible. Part. There it is. Okay, we just gotta grab some of this. Down, 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 down. Down. Alright. Gonna grab all this now. gotta play with a few more of these. Down just a bit, and then it's a bit crappy, but that's the best we got, guys. Then I'm just gonna take the thanks for playing and put that deck down there too. Alright. Quick verification. Sorry if the music's overlapping. Hang on. Just listen to this music for a bit. Alright, I'm gonna play the loud one. It's gonna go through it quickly, alright. Hang on, I'm just gonna cheat. Alright, there you go. Yeah, so I'm just gonna give the first other secret place. There you go. Alright, if you want to check out the level, just go check out my account. It's Zant. This channel is supposed to be Gus It's Zant GD. Because I had like an entire GD phase. Just damage. Gotta beat the level. Alright, it's impossible for the time being, but yeah, I'm sharing it. Yep, do tough. Yeah, I'll do this one here. There we go. Alright, if you want to check that out, you can. See ya.